Alright, I have just finished my walk. I usually go for a, I don't know, half-hour walk. Take about 2,000 to 3,000 steps a day on my walk, of course. Throughout the rest of the day, usually I go anywhere between 5,000 and 7,000 steps. I know because I have a step counter on my phone, a step counter app on my phone, which I've been using the past few days and just trying to keep track of how many steps I take a day, and that's how many. That isn't enough to really be healthy, but hey, that's why I've been walking more. So if I'm really red in this video, it's either because I am super out of breath or I got sunburned while I walked today. Either way, that is not the topic of this video. The topic of this video is Star Wars Resistance. So, hello, welcome to Donuts to the Lobbies, and today we are going to be talking about Star Wars Resistance. Well, I know nothing about it. The only thing I know about this is that it's called Star Wars Resistance. I believe it's about pilots. Because it says Resistance, I'm thinking it takes place between episodes 6 and 7. It can't take place between episodes 7 and 8 because, well, 7 and 8, there's nothing in between 7 and 8. So, it has to take place between 6 and 7, which I really like the fact, or at least the idea, that they are going to eventually be expanding the story on episodes 6 and 7, but I know this isn't going to have anything to do with our main people or any of the characters that came before it. This is all new characters. I have no idea if, I'm hoping that maybe Ahsoka Tano and some other characters, Sabine Wren, and maybe, what's that kid's name? I can't remember his name from Rebels. Oh well. I just hope that some way or another they expand the story of Star Wars with these characters, but nonetheless, I really know nothing about this, other than the fact that it's called Star Wars Resistance, takes place between episodes 6 and 7, it has a couple new characters, and it's made by my favorite, Dave Filoni. So let's go ahead and see what this trailer is all about, because they came out with a trailer today. I can't show you guys the trailer because of copyrights. However, I'm not going to be turning down the sound. So what you guys can do, if you want to, is open up another page if you're on a computer and react along with me. This should be fun. Star Wars Resistance. Oh boy, trailer. I have no idea. Yeah. Yeah, my internet is so slow. Why is it so slow? Okay. Star Wars Resistance trailer. First. Okay, so I heard that it was going to be a quote-unquote anime, like they were going to take it more as a Japanese animation, but really, I'm looking at just the thumbnail of the video, and I don't like the art. Like, I'm a huge animation fan. Especially Japanese animation. I love Japanese animation. I mean, I'm an anime fan, and I don't like what I see so far. And that's just looking at the thumbnail. I don't like the art from the thumbnail. Or at least, it might not be that I don't like it, it just might be that it's jarring that this doesn't look like Star Wars. I hate to say it, but this doesn't look like this was made by Dave Filoni or Disney. This looks like it was drawn by a 4-year-old. Not drawn by a 4-year-old, but that might be a little too mean, but it doesn't look like Star Wars. So, let's go ahead and watch this trailer.
Can you imagine what it's like to be an ace pilot? This is your chance to make that true.
I've got a mission for you.
Yes!
Blend in, find out who's loyal to the good guys and who isn't.
What was that?
What was what?
The throwing and the falling. Over there.
Don't think about it.
You can work on my team,
Get ready to be impressed.
but when it comes to your mission as a spy, I don't want anything to do with it.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I just wanted to wish my competition good luck.
This is fine. I'm fine.
Just be careful and don't explode.
I'll do my best.
This should be good.
Here we go. Star Wars Resistance in all new series premieres Sunday, October 7th at 10 on Disney Channel.
Premiere Sunday, October 7th. Oh, it's on Disney Channel. I thought that this was going to be on their streaming service. Maybe they'll release the first couple of episodes on there and then move it to the streaming service, because I know Disney wants to turn everything to the streaming service, as they should, because they're putting a lot of money into it, and almost no one watches TV anymore. Even I'm watching this on the computer. I'm still going to be watching this on the computer.
Yes!
Okay, so it was real short. A first look trailer on Star Wars Resistance. If you guys want to go see it, link in the description below. I don't like the art, and I am a humongous anime fan. I thought that they were going to be doing a little bit more of a Japanese art take. At least that's what I thought. That's what I heard. I don't like the art. You know what? I actually liked the what was that called? The girl thing, the Star Wars female thing. I like the art for the Star Wars girl thing more than I like the art for the show, and that's obviously terrible. But Dave Filoni's involved, and because it's Dave Filoni, I'm gonna trust in Dave Filoni and watch it. But to be honest with you, if this is, it honestly looks worse than Star Wars Rebels, and if it is, even though it's Dave Filoni, I might not even watch this. Really, I am a huge Dave Filoni fan. I love what he did with Clone Wars, and he's finishing Clone Wars. That's gonna be amazing. And Rebels, I have some real arguments with Rebels. I do not like the humor. I do not like the way Disney did it. Now, the story, the only real reason Star Wars Rebels was good was because of Dave Filoni. To be honest with you, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have watched it. And the humor in that show is just, it's not Star Wars humor, it's Disney Star Wars humor. I don't like it. And this looks very much like Disney Star Wars humor. I don't like it. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the sound of it. But it's Dave Filoni. I'm going to trust in Dave Filoni and watch the show. But if it isn't good the first 3-4 episodes, I might not even care about it anymore. But let me know down in the comments below, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this first look on Star Wars Rebels? Is this even something you're interested in? Do you like the art? I don't really like the look of this. I don't like the art. You know what? For me, story is always the most important thing, but the second is always how it looks. And I just don't like the art. I don't like the art style. Anyway, I'm rambling here. I'm Dylan Latham. That was a first look on Star Wars Resistance, and I'm out. Bye. Sorry I wasn't more impressed. Real quick, I just learned that Dave Filoni, while is doing the show, might not be in large of a production when it comes to the show, so will it be any good? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm really kind of worried about now that Dave Filoni isn't going to be that much involved in it. I mean, I know he's doing Clone Wars, but I thought Clone Wars was like going to be his baby project, just to do it, just to finish it up, just to make the fans happy, and Resistance was going to be his actual work, which actually I'm really happy that that's not the case, because that means we're going to get Star Wars, the Clone Wars, even better than before, but it is worrying me that he's not going to be doing much on Star Wars Resistance. Like, if he's not that much involved, how good is this going to be? Let me know. I'm kind of worried about now.